Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Lessons at Fingertips. Here we are going to discuss on some important topics in really simple words so that it's easier for you all to understand and keep things in mind. So today my topic of discussion is going to be organizational behavior, which is a very prominent topic for students doing BCom. So I hope you guys will like this video. This video is going to be in parts, and please do hit a like and subscribe to my channel if you find this informative. So let's begin with the topic. Organizational behavior. What do you think? What is organizational behavior? Well, in an organization, lot of people work, right? In individual level or maybe in group level or as a whole in the form of organization. So everyone has their certain characteristics. Everyone has their way to work. Everyone has their way to behave. So analyzing this behavior and understanding how that person is going to perform in future talks about organizational behavior. So organizational behavior is basically a field of study in which we investigate the behavior of individual in group or in organizational structure or at individual level. Understanding? So organizational behavior is basically a field of study where we are going to investigate, we are going to analyze the behavioral pattern in terms of maybe in group or people as on individual basis or as on organizational level. So on individual basis we can call it what? Interpersonal relations. On individual basis, how is the interpersonal relationship? How is the relationship with other workers? On individual basis. That we can analyze, that we can investigate. The second thing is at group level. At group level or in the form of what? Group dynamics. Formal teams. So at group level, we can analyze what? The group dynamics. The varieties present in a particular group. The varieties of thinkings, thoughts, ideas, skills. That is the group dynamics. Whenever a group is formed in an organization, definitely it has got lots of different types of people in that group having different skills, different capabilities, different way of thinking. So that implies the group dynamic. We can analyze that, we can investigate that. We can investigate the formal teams that is formed. So that is also within a group. And also at the organizational level, how we are going to analyze it? Inter-organizational group. The inter-organizational group that is formed. That we can analyze in terms of the organizational level. So we discussed on the three bases on which we actually are going to study the organizational behavior. People in terms of individual, how they behave, in the way of groups, how they are going to behave, in the way of organization, how they are going to behave. So we have studied that what are the things that are included at this level. And then it says that organizational behavior simply states the behavior of people, right, within an organization at different levels. So simply states the behavior of the people who are within an organization at different levels. Maybe at the down level, that is individual level, group level or organizational level, right? So at different levels how people are behaving. That is the study of organizational behavior. Here the top level comprises of the CEO, founder or promoter. They are the topmost class people in the organization. The middle level comprises of the people who follows the order of the top level and makes the ground level workers work like that. So who will comprise of that? Maybe the head of the departments, the HODs, the departmental heads, HODs, or you can say even the team leaders. They are also in the middle level who implements the policies made by the top level, isn't it? And the lower level management comprises of what? The ground level people, the employees. Now let me tell you, analyze this one. On the individual level, This is the inner one. Group level, organizational level. The whole thing comprises of the organization. Now, organizational behavior is the study and application of knowledge about human behavior at individual, group or at organizational level. It is simply the study and application of knowledge about human behavior at individual, group or organizational level. Strives to identify way in which people can act more efficiently so that we can achieve organizational goals. To achieve organizational goals, people needs to act efficiently at individual level, at group level or in the form of an organization. So that's why organizational behavior is essential, so that we can first observe or identify people, we can analyze their behavior, we can check the pattern of their behavior, and ultimately we can see, we can estimate how in future that person is going to behave. So this is the way, these are the process, you see. First we observe or identify the people, analyze behavior, then we check the pattern of their behavior, and then we predict how in future they will act. Isn't it? So this was basically the definition of the things that are to be included in organizational behavior. Now we will discuss on the next slide. So what are we going to see? See, the organizational behavior provides a set of tools, okay? The organizational behavior, how it actually works, that we are going to discuss. That the organizational behavior provides a set of tools, okay? That allows what? Two things. First, people to analyze, understand and describe the behavior in an organization. That allows what? People to analyze. People will have to analyze how their co-workers are working, how are they behaving, what is their nature. So it helps people to analyze, understand and describe the behavior in an organization. You know, analyzing the behavior while you are working in an organization is very important. Okay, you will definitely be working accordingly, isn't it? So it is very important to analyze that and understand how your co-workers are working, how they are behaving, how your departmental heads are reacting to which kind of activities, isn't it? So people can, it helps, the organization behavior helps people to analyze, understand and describe their behavior in an organization. Okay. Next, what is the next thing it helps? Manages to improve. When you analyze, when you understand, you can describe the behavior of the organizational members in individual level, group level or in organizational level. You can improve it. You can improve your work. You can rectify the problems that you are having. It helps to manage it. It helps to enhance. It helps to enhance or change the work behavior. Why? So that the individual, groups or the whole organization can achieve their goals. As we have read earlier itself, organizational behavior helps in working efficiently. Isn't it? So how is it helping? Because organizational behavior will help to manage, to manage to improve or enhance or change the work behavior, so that individual, groups or the organization can achieve their goals. When they are working efficiently, they can achieve their goals. Now, why do we need to study organizational behavior? Why to study organizational behavior? The first thing is understand the organizational event. To understand the organizational event, you will have to study organizational behavior. From there, we have two options. It's a triangular form, like everything is connected to each other. So either it can be understanding the organizational events, then it also influences organizational event. When you understand it, when you can analyze it, you can influence it. You can change your work. With your work, you can influence the organizational behavior events. influence organizational events, and predict organizational event. As we have already read, we already studied that organizational study of organizational behavior will help us to predict how a person is going to work in future, how he going to react in future. So same thing happens here. Here also it helps to predict the organizational event. So these are interlinked, and in between we have what? Organizational behavior research. So whenever you are doing this organizational behavior research, you understand the organizational event, you influence the organizational event, you can even predict the organizational event. So I hope you guys have understood till here. Now let us see, move on to this. What are these? These are the goals. These are the goals of studying organizational behavior. The first one, the very first one is describe how people behave under a variety of conditions. You are studying the behavioral pattern of some individual. So we will be knowing now after studying organizational behavior that under certain specific conditions, how is that people going to react. And then the second thing is understand why people behave so. So under that specific condition, we are analyzing that how that person is going to react. Then we are analyzing why is that person going to react under that condition on that certain in that certain manner. So next we are also going to see predict future employee behavior. Yes, everywhere we are reading, right? Predict in future behavior. Like if you are staying with some person for a long time, you know that how is that person going to react, which things he like, which he doesn't, how efficient he is on certain work, which things he is not even efficient at, if he is having the tendency to learn something new. So you get to know all this, right, when you are staying with someone. Now in case of an organization, you do not get always that much of time to stay and analyze. So for that you need to know organizational behavior, that how it works, how we in a shorter way we can analyze people. Next, the last one is control and develop human activity at work to improve productivity. Analyzing, utilizing the work efforts then will help to improve productivity, skill improvement, team effort, etc. So these were certain goals of why to study or goals of organizational behavior. I hope you guys have liked this video. There will be a continuation of this video, because in one I cannot just include everything. You guys won't have the interest to watch it whole. So next I am going to make a next part of this. So I hope you guys have liked this video. Please do hit a like and share to your friends. Till then,